All right, this is for my fellow 2023 Indian Pursuit owners. Obviously, I've got the Dark Horse edition of the 2023 Pursuit, and I've done a few things to it. I've added the adaptive headlight right there. Not a big fan of it. To me, it just doesn't produce enough light. I do have a Baja Designs light that I'm going to be putting on soon. However, I did end up buying the PSR levers. PSR built for performance. They're nice levers. They replace your stock ones. The stock silver ones, which are those right there. Obviously, the stock brake lever is adjustable, but the PSR levers are adjustable as well. They're a 6-position lever. You can see here, you push out on it, you can adjust it. I have mine set on 3 for the brake, and for the clutch, there's 6 positions as well. You can see there, push out and adjust. I wanted to make this quick video just to give a quick example or a quick demonstration of how to put them on for the 2023 Pursuit. So the brake lever is pretty simple. It's a threaded bolt here. Screwdriver, nuts on the bottom. It's a 10 mil nut on the bottom. They're not hard to get off. You don't have to put a lot of elbow grease into it. But you undo the bottom, screw that out or unscrew it out. Then the other lever slips in there. You do have to wiggle this end a little bit just to get that bolt to finally go back in so you can access the thread. You do have to thread it in, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not difficult to do. The one video that I did see that was on a Chieftain, the guy ended up using like a pair of clamps and all that stuff, which pointed me in the right direction. Not saying he did anything wrong, but the Pursuit is a little bit different than the Chieftain, obviously. So this is a slide out bolt here that you have to take the nut off on the bottom. For some reason this one's black where the other one's silver, but you undo this bolt here, or undo this screw here, this nut here. So undo that, and this slides out, and then you can see where your clutch line comes in here. Now, what the other guy said was to undo a grommet and a whole bunch of other stuff. But on the Pursuit, if you get down here in the bottom, this is your clutch actuator. You can see your line goes up here and then it routes up to the top. What I was having an issue with is getting this out of the holder on this end so I could get the cable line or the clutch line out of the hole up top. What I did is I took a pair of, like a regular wrench, and I grabbed this and I twisted it this direction, which is toward the front of the bike. Turned it this direction, and it allowed the cable to come out of the end over here. Not sure if you can see that. But by turning this came out and gave me plenty of slack up there. And I literally sat at this angle and pulled the whole thing out with the line. And then I was able to undo the line, route it back in. So undo the line here, route it back in, and go around, and then stick the new lever back in the hole. And then I slid the whole lever with the cable back into the black piece, which pushed this back that direction. And then I simply took that the pair of pliers, and put it back in with 2 hands, obviously. And then when I did that, it tightened the whole system up. And then I came back up to the top and adjusted my setting here. So you just push it out. So let me get back in frame. Push it out and adjust how you want to do it. So right here, it's set on 1, which gives it a really short throw. I like a little bit better throw, so I put it on 3, which gives me about a half throw from what it was before. So I'm gonna do a few more mods to the bike. I did run my quad lock to the right hand handlebar, trying to do the whole use the quad lock for the CarPlay thing, but my headset, I have a Cardio headset and it wants to be a pain in the butt, so I'm still working out those issues there. But I hope that helps some of you folks. I know I'm having an issue trying to find 23 Pursuit videos, and I'll try to upload more as I get going. I do have the driving lights that go down at the bottom down there. That's a bit more in depth, and I know I have to take the bike back to the dealer to get them to program the bike for the driving lights, but that's another day. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope it's helpful, and see y'all later.